Oh well, I guess it will be time to whip out the Cynabal. I started to enjoy ships that use cannons a lot since I did obtain the Barrage implant. It all started with the Macarial, and now I'm applying the same idea to the Cynabal, and I will probably apply the same idea to some other ships that use cannons. Now, I still did not change the build on this ship. Basically, I'm using it like I use the Macarial. Only the big difference is this ship doesn't have a clocking device, but who knows, maybe I'll come up with a idea that uses a clocking device. That would be hilarious. A cover top Cynabal. Now that would be very hilarious. But overall, the current build with the Barrage implant seems to be working really well. Okay, now the first target for today will be a Gila. The Gila is inside of the mission. And now I will proceed to go and warp. I will be the tackle. Now, the thing with cruisers active. With only three medium slots, you can't really have a lot of points, so you will really have to rely on other players to help keeping the target pointed. Now we have this Gila, and the Gila is at 23 kilometers. I am the tackle here, should reach the ship really quickly with the micro warp drive. Scrambled and webbed. The Gila has been rammed as well. The Gila is a shield tank. The tank of the cruiser has been broken with the Barrage implant and with the triple gyro stabilizers. And the Gila has been yeeted. That was a very nice kill. And we got a bunch of faction drones. Very nice. I think I did see 2 faction drones. Let me warp drive active. I will take a look at the kill. This was a Amar mission inside of Galante space, and that is very interesting. Okay, let me align myself. Micro warp drive on. And now let's take a look at the Gila. 1.2 billion, not bad. Rapid missiles, shield tank, Federation Navy drones, and Caldari Navy drones. Unfortunately, we did miss half of the drones that the Gila had, but we did get the Caldari drones. They're quite expensive. Okay, next target. I think we have one Oracle. The Oracle is a sniper, so we will have to use a Stratios tackle to prevent the Oracle from warping off while we land, because they're also aligned. Just waiting for the... Okay, 65 kilometers. That would be the warp-in. And the Oracle is tackled. Let's warp.
Warp drive active.
Now the Cynabal warps like a cruiser. Well, it does warp like a cruiser, yes, obviously. It warps like a frigate. That's what I wanted to say. It warps like a frigate. It's really fast, really quick, and it makes it perfect for operations like these. Okay, Barrage on, scrambled and webbed. There goes the armor. And the Oracle has been destroyed. Very nice, excellent tackle, and excellent teamwork. This is how you catch ships that are aligned. You bring a tackle Stratios or bomber in most cases, and then the other DPS ships warp in. That's how you ensure that the target is not going to warp away. Okay, let me align, micro warp drive on. I actually use a Mark 9 micro warp drive because I don't have a C-type nearby. 788 million. Overall a pretty solid kill. Most of the modules did drop from the Oracle, so that was a very nice catch. I still go 2.4 kilometers per second with a Mark 9 micro overdrive. Again, I don't know where my C-type is, but the Mark 9 works really well, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, let's see what do we have here. I think it's a Drake. Yes, it is a Drake. Now, last time the Drake was at 60 kilometers from the Stargate, so perhaps they will be at 60 kilometers when I land. Or perhaps they did decide to move. In any case, we're about to find that out, and yes, the Drake moved, unfortunately. However, I should still be fast enough to reach the Drake before they warp away. Now the Drake is attempting to align and warp out, but I think I'll be within scrambler range before they can warp. Okay, scrambled, barrage enabled, orbiting at 5 kilometers. The shield of the Drake has been broken, now the Drake is into armor.
We're under attack.
And the Drake has been destroyed. Well, looks like I am back in my element with the Cynabal. I used to do this a lot back when I was flying this ship a year ago.
Warp drive active.
And I see that the Cynabal still has it. This thing still can do the same thing that it used to be doing. You just need to know what build you need for the right ship. I think back then I didn't really pay much attention to that, so that's why I did lose a couple of these ships. 360 million, very nice loot, C-type missiles. Well, overall, a really solid kill. A really solid kill. Okay, going to the next target. My first kill with the Cynabal was a prophecy. That was a long time ago. I still remember the system and I still remember the player. Was a 780 million ISK prophecy. Really expensive. Okay, we have another prophecy. Barrage engaged, gyro stabilizers engaged, webbed and scrambled. And the prophecy got deleted. That was quick. That was very quick.
Warp drive active.
And my criminal timer got reset, so now I have to wait a little bit longer before I can dock. Okay, let me align myself towards that point in space and let's take a look at the kill. 169 million, not bad. A decent build, armor tank. Finally a good build on a prophecy. Okay, well that was fun.
Warp drive active.
Warping to the next target. We have one Caracal Navy. Let's quickly approach. Now I feel a little bit rusty with the Cynabal. I will admit I feel a little bit rusty. Haven't been flying this ship in so long, so not really surprising. But I will be... Oh, I got some C-type rapid missile launchers. And this is why you engage any ship that you see,
Warp drive
because you
active.
never know what kind of built-in modules they might actually be using. And if you are a little bit lucky, you'll be making bank from tier 6 cruisers, because sometimes they carry very expensive modules, just like that caracal. Let's take a look at the kill. 149 million C-type rapid missile launchers. Well, those missile launchers can be quite pricey, and I'm not going to complain about the loot. Overall, a very solid kill. Next target, we have one Omen Navy that is looting the mission that they were doing. Okay, scrambled, webbed. The Omen is now into hull, and the Omen is destroyed. Again, very nice loot from a tier 6 cruiser. The Barrage implant made angel ships
Warp
so
drive
much
active.
fun. They're basically becoming the best ships for this job. They're super fast and have ridiculously high DPS. Exactly what you need for this type of combat and for these types of operations. You warp in, you kill, and you warp out. That's basically the only thing that these ships need to do. Okay, we have one more target popping in, and my criminal timer is still up and running. Okay, warping at 13 kilometers.
Warp drive active.
We have a stabber fleet. Excellent warping. Barrage engaged. Webbed and scrambled.
We're under attack.
And the stabber has been destroyed. Very nice. Flying the Cynabal
Warp drive
exactly the
active.
same way as I fly the Macarial, and as you can see, they both basically run the same. The battleship and the cruiser both do the same thing at the same efficiency, and they're both equally as fun. Let's take a look at the kill. 33 million, it's okay. Not going to complain about that. Let's go to the next target. We have another Caracal Navy. I will warp at 13 kilometers.
Warp drive active.
And they are at a medium anomaly. That's a little bit suspicious. Just a little bit. Okay, let's quickly burn towards the Caracal before they warp away. Scrambled, webbed. I think I'm not going to use the Barrage implant on this Caracal. There is no need for that. And the Caracal has been destroyed. Okay, nice. Well, this time I did not get super expensive stuff from this Caracal, but in today's episode you could see
Warp
a
drive
lot of
active.
tier 6 cruisers dropping C-types, which are quite expensive. In some cases the weapons that they use is actually more expensive than their own ship. Well, this Caracal was 75 million. That's interesting. Well, that's interesting. Not a bad kill at all. Okay, let's go to the next target. I have
Warp
jumped
drive
in the
active.
Stratius. And this means that I will go to tackle something. Now the next target is one Ashimo. There is the Ashimo. They are orbiting with... I think they're using beam lasers, not really sure. But the Ashimo has overall really nice range on the lasers, so could be beam lasers, but at the same time could be pulse lasers. Both work really well on that ship. Now I'm trying to figure out where the Ashimo is moving so that I can intercept. My mission here is to tackle the Ashimo. Okay, looks like they are going towards... Okay. Well, in any case, we are slowly approaching the Ashimo. Okay, let's tackle. Looks like this Ashimo is a shield tank. The Ashimo has been tackled. Let me approach to 0. The Ashimo is a shield tank. By the looks of it, they are using
We're under attack.
a medium shield booster.
Shield damaged.
Okay, the Ashimo has been destroyed. They were using pulse lasers.
Warp drive active.
$1.2 billion. Large extender and a medium shield booster. Well, that's a very interesting build, to say the least. Not how I would build the Ashimo. They had literally no resistance on their ship. Okay, let's jump in the Stabber too.
Warp drive
Now,
active.
I've been playing around with this build for a while on this ship, and for the most part it works really well. However, it's very situational. Sometimes having the extra tank is actually a lot better. And by having extra tank, I mean having the extra adaptive with the large Nosferatu. There's the prophecy. Let's approach. The prophecy is a armor tank. Okay, prophecy has been pointed. Neutralizer is active. Well, they seem to be quite tanky. I am not doing a lot of damage to the armor of that prophecy. This is why you armor tank your prophecy. Armor tank prophecies are ridiculously hard to kill. Shield tank prophecies are bad. And this means, because they are a armor tank, that my neutralizer will have an effect, but it will take a while for the capacitor and the prophecy to be depleted.
We're under attack.
However, I think that the neutralizer will
under
will do a good
attack.
job on the capacitor. I have activated the sleeper core to replenish my own capacitor. And let me use the shield booster a little bit. I think the capacitor in the prophecy has been depleted. However, they might actually be saving capacitor for later. We will see.
We're
Prophecy
under
at
attack.
around... Well, they were at 50% armor, now they're repairing armor again. That means they still have capacity left. They have a lot of capacity left. Triple Nosferatus. Okay, that's interesting. This is a very, very tanky prophecy. They're holding at 50% armor. My capacitor is slowly running low.
Warning, capacitor running low.
If I had the usual build that I use, my capacitor would be in a better shape, but we will see how this will end.
We're under attack. Shield damaged.
My shield also running low, and the
Shield
capacitor is
damaged.
also running low.
We're under attack. Shield damaged.
14% capacitor left, 24% shield left. Damage control is going to activate. Okay, 9% shield left, damage control active. Well, looks like I will have to warp away. But a reinforcement has landed and the prophecy is scrambled. But I am out of shield and out of capacitor. So it's time to warp.
Warp drive active.
Well, I did my job here. That prophecy is very, very tanky. And my mistake for not having the appropriate build for the target. Should have went with extra adaptive and a Nosferatu. That would ensure that my capacitor is in a good shape, but was a very fun encounter. Now let's warp back to the prophecy, if the prophecy is still alive, but I don't think that the prophecy is still alive.
Warp drive active.
We are about to find out. Well, looks like the prophecy has been destroyed. Nice. Okay, let's warp out and let's wait out the criminal timer. That was a very nice encounter.
Warp drive active.
258 million. A very, very tanky prophecy. And a very solid build. Full tank prophecy. That's why they lasted so long. Next target, we have a Tornado 2. They have landed at 43 kilometers away from us. They have been pointed. I will approach into scrambler range, that means below 13 kilometers.
We're under attack.
Barrage enabled. Orbiting at 7 kilometers.
We're being warp scrambled.
Grabbed and scrambled. And the tornado has been destroyed. Nice. Let's warp out.
Warp drive active.
That was a very nice kill. Let's align and throw on the afterburner. 828 million. Well, that was interesting. They had a PvP build and tracking computers. However, the Stabber 2 is relatively small, so it's really difficult to hit even at close distances.
Warp drive active.
Now the next target, we have one Garmur and we have one RV covertops. We are rushing to help a friend that got tackled. Orbit set at 10 kilometers. Looks like we will have to double warp.
Warp drive
Garmur
active.
has warped out. The RB covertops remains on the anomaly. They are using a micro warp drift to orbit. However, I have a neutralizer and a tracking computer, so I should hit even at this range. They have been webbed and scrambled. Barrage implant enabled and the arbitrator has been destroyed. Nice. However, the Garmur has unfortunately escaped. But we did manage to catch that cruiser. Okay, let's go to the next target.
Warp drive active.
We have a Hurricane. A pretty decent ship. Hurricanes are actually really solid ships. A little bit slow, but really nice. Okay, they are scrambled. I will web and point. Barrage implant is enabled. Well, that's a very fast hurricane. Looks like I'll have to approach. Orbit will not work.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
The hurricane is now into hull. And the hurricane has been destroyed. That was a very nice,
We're under attack.
a very nice little fight.
We're
Now
under
let's
attack.
warp out.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Warping to the next target. Now we have a ship inside of a small anomaly. And that is a little bit suspicious. Usually ships that wait inside anomalies are bait ships, but we will see what will happen. Well, that's interesting. This is very suspicious. We have a prototype. Well then, let's engage. Orbiting at 16 kilometers. They have been pointed, neutralizer working. Barrage implant enabled. These ships are usually shield tanks. However, the shield of the ship is
We're under attack.
surprisingly going down very quickly. And they use decomposers. So decomposers are excellent sniping weapons, but at close range they don't have a lot of tracking, so this will be a very easy kill. And the prototype has been destroyed. That was a very nice kill. Let's take a look at the wreck. Surprisingly, the decomposers are actually very expensive modules, and they're also
Warp
faction
drive
modules.
active.
So I guess when we get the full faction, then the modules will be a lot more expensive. So if you have the modules, I would say save them, because probably very soon they will be very, very expensive when the faction is released. Okay, let me align myself and let's turn on the afterburner. 210 million. That's a very nice kill. These ships were always expensive from day one. Well, that was a very nice run today. I'm really happy to be flying the Cynabal again, and as you can see, I also fly the Stabber too, and the Stratios from time to time. We'll probably return to the Ashmo at one point, but for now I think I will have fun with the cannon cruisers. So with that being said, hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, fly safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.